what's up, Liz? Welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, love? Can you hear me? do I do I sound? Can you hear me? Yes, good. Hey, since it's you, do you want to come out here really quick and like do one of the thingies to see if you see what I see and the others see? And is the music too loud? I guess those are the questions. I don't know. Bacon. Oh, that's right. Bacon. You're right. I stand corrected. Bacon. Sounds good. Oh, thank you. P posting stories. These people. Oh, that's funny. Music down a tad. Gotcha. Let me know. I'm changing that right now. How about that? Hey, Emily. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I was going to see if I could do that really quick, wasn't I? Where's my mouse cursor? No, I don't want to play games. I don't want to play games. To keep notifications live. Yeah, okay, I don't want to play games. I'm just trying to move my chat over. That I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes valid sense. Duh. Is either feral or always digressing. That's what it. Oh, it's. I was like, is that a butt on my desk? That's funny. It looks like a butthole. Okay, I can't put that there. That looks like a butthole. Oh, feral. The feral voices. Wise Beyond the Stories Book Club, where feral voices get together. You went feral earlier on what that story. Hey, P, on what that hockey story you were saying? Like, said it out loud. Where? Oh, you got to tell Jess. Where are you like out loud? Ooh, tell me, tell me. Story time with Jess. Oh, well, thank you, thank you. My hair looks different. No, well, yes. Believe it or not, Liz gave me a haircut today, and because it was in that weird stage, so she's like, "I think I can do this," and watched the video, and I sat in a chair, and she went, "Ah!" And this is what happened. So there we go. I messed up my prim 4. Okay, that's a fucked up asthma. So your asthma, you mean your glute, like the gluteus, the prim 4. Okay, so your ass, it was Onyx Storm chapter. Oh, Onyx Storm chapter art. Okay, nice. She's responsible for all the things nice. Yes, 100%, Pete. There's no even questioning that. I the kids take after her. Thank God. Like she picks the decoration. She does. I just keep it clean. Okay. I know my role. I know my place. I know my tasks. Yeah. She did a good job. She did a good job. Put some layers in there. A little bit of. So I like it. We're gonna keep letting that now that it's all even now too, because it was at um it was at that Lord Farquaad's, you know what I'm saying? Lord Farquaad stage. So we had to trim it down. Now we'll let it grow back out so I can just get it a little bit longer again. Cause yeah, yeah. But I think that's what we're doing at least. She is. Listen. If you, everything I do is a Twisted List LLC production. That's all I'm gonna say. She is everything. I just make sure it runs smoothly. So what happened? Did Lahava get at the Clippers and took the mustache? Okay, so what happened with the mustache, right? Um, I had to believe it or not, it's February, but I had to cut the grass. I didn't have to, but I felt like I needed to. So then I cut it, and it's very, very dead, but it was, dead long grass. And it got in my hair. So I took a shower. And then after I took a shower, I was like, my mustache needs to be trimmed up a little bit because it's kind of coming down here. So I was doing the old trim up, and I went, and okay, I trimmed a little too much, so let me even it out. And the next thing I know, I was like, okay, I can't have this mustache because that looks very, very bad. And as a white, half German Irish person, having a mustache like that is very bad. So we got rid of it, and we're just gonna grow it back. Give me another 2 weeks, and we'll be back. Because it was bad. Yeah, that's how exactly. See. Exactly. That's how bad it was going. So we had to start fresh. Start fresh. You know what I'm saying? But we now have our big butthole mustache. We have our butthole mustache. You look like the baby. That picture. We don't talk about that picture, my friend. We do not talk about that picture. That picture. Ooh, that was so long ago. Ooh. Squad! My day off is Thursday. But, excuse me. Hey, left shoe's back. All right, there we go. See, we have our temporary. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the awesomes. You're amazing. My demons. Why? It doesn't look like they're showing all those, I don't think. Okay, I don't know. All right, happy Valentine's. Hey, Pixie, what's up? Happy Valentine's, everyone who celebrates the Valentine's. You have missed absolutely nothing. We've been sitting here. We've been talking about mustaches, haircuts, Jesse going feral at some fan art over, thank you all for the gifts, the roses and the lightning bolts. Jesse's going feral over some fan art. And we were discussing a club motto. We had always digressing and feral so far. Oh, Sam's here? Where did Sam go? Hey, welcome, Sam. Welcome. Wait, is Sam here? Oh, there she is. Yep, on the list. I see it now. Haha. So that's what we've been chatting about so far. Not much, really. You agree with those slogans, right? Okay. So, yeah. Always digressing. Wise beyond the stories. Always digressing. Always digressing to be feral. We are ferally digressing. Is that... Hey, Belle. Does that make sense? Is that like proper English? We have fairly digressed. Was that a good wordplay? We have fairly digressed. Oh, that's funny. Always digressing, never caught up on our TBR. Feral! But I digress. That's kind of funny, too. Dr. Carissa by day, wisecracker by night. You know what's funny? Anybody who comes in and reads Emily's comment is going to be like, what did you say? That is so funny. Digressing in feral fashion. That's a good one. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that was funny. Oh, my God. Wait, does that make me the DEI hire, too? If he's the DEI hire? I have a cough button. Hit the cough button, Wise. Oh, I made it. Haha. Hey, Melissa's here. Welcome. Feral in the streets. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lanta. Hey, Pixie, thank you for the lightning bolts. Trying to get used to this. The whole, what's happening live. See, like that says 34 people, 77. Which one is, oh, wait. 34 people have seen it. 17 people are here. What is happening? I don't understand all those. This computer layout is wild. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Sorry, hang on. Where were we? Shauner's our DER because he's the only other guy. It's true. And it's our voices and Sean. It's great. Exactly wise. I'm the talent. I'm the talent. I got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, I'm the talent. Would we call it talent though, or are we just calling it I'm the talent? I guess we're calling it the talent. I'm a talent. I've never been called a talent before. My voices are telling me I'm a talent. Hey, I am the. I've. It's like, how many stage moms do I have? Rick Crane is part time. We might get fined if he don't go full time soon. Oh, look at Sean. That was awesome. You got about 40 stage moms, right? It's awesome. That's hilarious. Y'all protecting me though. I tell you what, I have to give it to you. Like y'all were talking in the Discord in the chat, and y'all were talking, and then all of a sudden, I mean, nobody did anything wrong, but you're like, oh, why does nobody read this? And I got like 3 things. Don't read this, and I was like, oh, okay, gotcha. I know just to scroll on by and just disregarded all that. So y'all are amazing. What song is playing? All right. While we sitting here, anybody got a song request they want? You do. Y'all keep the spoilers away. Like a voice a day keeps the spoilers away. I'm telling you. Oh, Belle, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Trust me. That's like y'all have. It's hard. Y'all have read so much stuff, so you're just having a conversation. Like, don't even sweat, girl. Ain't nobody even worrying about no not or nothing. All right. Oh, TWs, I got been there. I don't even notice. That's the thing. Half the time I don't even notice. Dang, you're already 1,000, almost 2,000. Anybody got a song request while we're sitting here chilling, waiting? I don't know. We'll see if Sean shows up for a little bit. If not, we might do some stories. I don't know. But we do have to talk about Cortland. That guy. Readers in the streets, feral in the streets. Oh my lord, that's kind of good, Q. Okay, hopefully Liz is making brownies or muffins with the kids, brownies or something with one of the girls right now. We're gonna do this, and then I have asked my eldest and my middle who like to do animations, edits, and stuff. I have them working on an intro for when we go to YouTube. It'll be the start screen. I'll have a countdown timer. Then you get like a 30-minute like intro video with some music. I'm bringing y'all a whole production. I am trying to bring y'all a whole production, just so y'all know. We're doing it. Okay. Excuse me. And so the Tubi is set up. It is set up and it's all up on my OBS. The only thing I'm honestly waiting on is for me to dual stream to YouTube and TikTok. I have to live stream 3 times on YouTube or TikTok on a PC. So we did. That's why I did those short bursts yesterday. And then I'll tell you right in a quick second, P. And then, so we did like 4.5 yesterday and then tonight, but it says it could take 48 hours. So once it hasn't approved yet, but once it says it's approved, then I can use a virtual camera and send it, and then I'll be able to stream on both. So what it'll end up being is TikTok will be just like it is now. But if you go to YouTube, I'll have things like I'll be able to use my voice changers and the little pop-ups on the screen. Like I'm in the process of finding a pop-upable design for a chode that can, pop up and this, that, and the other. So it's going to be a whole, like I said, I'm going to put on, when we start doing lives, it's going to be a whole production for y'all. We're going to have fun. All right. So we did the 3 dives. No, yesterday. It's just intermittent. No, it's just it says you have to do 3 of them, and then it can take up to 48 hours to validate. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. but instead of just going back and forth, because I know a lot of people don't want to do YouTube. I get it. That's fine. So I just want to be able to have the option. So for the people that want to stay on TikTok, they can stay on TikTok. For those that want to go to YouTube, they can go to YouTube. But Pete, to answer your questions, those are Xaden swords, duh. They're Xaden's. You see his swords? Let me get them for you. Hang on. We're gonna... Sorry, Connor. A little rough there. But yeah, see? These are Xaden swords. See, they even have the X for Xaden. Yeah. So they're now Xaden swords. I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but Liz said we need to have them. So yeah, exactly, Emily. If we ever get in trouble because TikTok and them thing restrictions, then I've got YouTube as the backup. A wise retelling the sword and the stone. That is epic, right? Okay, hang on, Connor. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than me, buddy. All right, it's okay. There's one. It's like a magic show. David Copperfield. The Connor skeleton. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. Woo. All right. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get yelled at. Oh, why is retelling the swords in Connor? The swords in Connor. I got my son a lightsaber the other day. $700 cut. What? Jesse, how are you getting restrictions on your videos? Your videos are hilarious. Fictional character, TikTok, everything is fictional. See, oh, I don't have to say that no more either. Oh man, $700 lightsaber? That's wild. I don't know. That's crazy, Jesse. I don't know. Then I think somebody's got to be reporting your video then, because my videos are worse than yours. Yours are funny. I don't know. I think you got a hater, Jess. I think you got a hater out there. That's my opinion. And chodes, exactly. Okay, so here we're gonna have the discussion here, because you know what? Why not? Let's just do it. We're gonna have it here. All right. Now we know the definition of a chode is a third leg that is as short as it is wide. Okay, that's what we're going with. That's the definition. Apparently it can also be referred to as the taint area, but we're just going with the short, fat version. Okay, we are going with the short as and long, so we're going like that. I'm thinking of making one that looks kind of like literally like mushroom like that, but then making it really, really ugly. That's gonna kind of like bounce around and be like or something. I'm not sure. I am, but I have to. But it's got to be the generic one, because this is every time we're like, oh, this dude's a chode, it'll pop up, or if it's like, oh, that's a chode moment. Yes, a little animated chode, exactly. That's gonna pop up. So when, like, for example, when Dane had his chode moment, or Nolan, when Nolan had his chode moment, I'll be like, oh, you chode, and then I'll hit a button, and then the chode will pop on the screen. So we can put a beard on him. Yes, we can put a beard. That's why I need to know what it needs to look like. Okay, so these are the discussions and ideas. If I don't know if we can get all of them, but think of things like, like I say chode a lot, like douche canoe. I'm gonna try to have the amazing Twisted List design a douche canoe. We'll put a douche in a canoe, and when I'm like, oh, this dude's a douche canoe, and then a douche canoe will pop up on the screen. So anything that you can think of that I say, like the, oh, it's over here, like the battle ready sticker, stuff like that.
May I formally request a rune Danon button?
Yes, I will. Yeah, a rune Danon button. Yes, that like it. Yes, whichever I will let you pick the rune down in saying, and I will have a button just for that. Yes, I will figure that out. Perfect. Rune Danon, Crown Prince of the Valbarn Fae. Oh, see, she says I need a soundboard. Guess what? I've got a program to run a soundboard. I just can't use it on TikTok. Oh yeah. So that's the whole thing. That's what I'm telling you, voices. We got everything coming. I'm gonna have soundboard. We're gonna have little poppy pop. It's every. Rune Danon knew 3 things with absolute certainty. He could not feel his face from the amount of mythroot. Lord have mercy. So okay, you know what, P? You are 100% right. You're 100% right. Yes, Sam, we are getting fancy. We're doing it. I'm telling you, we are. Y'all motivate me. I'm gonna try to give y'all the best show that I can put on. I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do. P, we tried. I tried to give Brennan like the one time, but it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. And nobody else is really, I mean, Riddick, but he's not there yet. Riddick is coming. Your cockpit training is. You got jokes, girl. I like it. Touche. Look, I haven't even shown y'all the moves yet. I'm not allowed to. Y'all ain't ready. Oh, you got a real joke? Okay, what's the real joke? I'm the real joke. Haha. No. What's your joke? All right, Emily, let me get a joke. Okay, why was the hypothalamus so successful in dating? Hypothalamus? What do you mean? I can say hypothalamus. Now, what medical part of the body that is, I have no idea. But I know, isn't that hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. What it is, I don't know. I know Abdullah oblongata as well. I learned that from Ricky Bobby. Haha. What makes the hypo? It had a reputation for making a whole. That's funny as fuck, y'all. That's funny as fuck. She said that, but Henry broke you. She said you can say that, but Henry broke you. Chlorophyll? More like borophyll. Ah. But see, listen. I got nothing, P. I got nothing. The medulla oblongata. See, Yenri, it didn't, but see, if it would have said Irene like Irene, it would have been Irene, but it had a Y. So it was YR, wasn't it YRENE? And I guess I mix up E's and R's. Help, I need an adult to explain why I do that. I don't understand. Listen, sometimes I can't. I've probably heard it before, or I had to read it in like a tactical combat cat. We call it a combat lifesaver. Now it's called like tactical combat casualty care, triple SC. It's like what we had to do. So I might have read it in a book or for something for class. Like I said, I don't know. Okay, I think somebody else said they had a joke. Okay, Q. Okay, Q got a joke. Q is bringing a joke. Whoa. Emily, damn, why is that hot? I have a master's in pharmacology and toxicology. Damn. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? So he don't get wet. I mean, why else would you carry faux drizzle? Oh, Jesus. Faux drizzle. Oh, that's funny AF, yo. In case it's raining cats and dogs. That's a good one. That's funny. That's funny. Faux drizzle. All right, what you got, Swasson? What you got? Okay, hang on. Okay, why they're typing in their joke? Listen, I only say Ternanoch's name right now because of the horrible first attempt that we've all seen the video. Okay, let's be real. There's a reason for that. Okay, I need your phone number from when I'm having to remember my clients. Oh. Okay, what kind of pants do ghost hunters wear? No, for Tarnation. Tarnation. Okay, what kind of pants do ghost hunters wear? Boo jeans? Boo jeans. It's gonna be boo jeans. Come on, come on. Boo jeans. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. Ah, that's the only one I got. That's the only one I got. A paranormal. God dang it. A paranormal. Okay. Touche. Dang it. All right. God. I thought I. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. All right. I thought Boo Jeans was a solid answer too. What the heck? Oh man. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Here's my joke. Here's my joke. Hang on. Let me get into character. All right. Let me get. I know I'm gonna need this after what's about to happen. I'm sure I'm gonna get yelled at. All right. Here we go. Ready? What did the farmer say when he lost his tractor? Where's my tractor? What did he say? What did he say when he found his tractor? There's my tractor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all night. Oh! Thank you. Crickets. Want to know what my grandpa said before he kicked the bucket? Run? Crickets. No. Nobody liked that one. Want to see how far I can kick that bucket? See, I have another joke that is what's big green and looks like a bucket. A big green bucket. I have that one. There's that one. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Yes. You're definitely. I am. All right, ready? Did you hear the joke about the ceiling? Did you hear the joke about the ceiling? You wouldn't get it. It's over your head. What about the one about the jump rope? We can skip it. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop. A joke that requires a demonstration? What? Okay. Why is your funnier when you read and not tell dad jokes? Is that? Wow, I'm getting yelled at now. I'm getting yelled at. What? I have joke. You're definitely. No, don't quit your day job. Don't quit your day job. Dad jokes. My grandson said he had a joke. We are his day job. That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I would have missed that one. That is hilarious. No, honestly, my family is my day job. Y'all are my night job. I got work 2 jobs. Oh, she's got your hair. She's literally got your hair. How do you wake up Lady Gaga? How do you wake up Lady Gaga? You poker face. You poker face. Don't forget his night job is flying planes.
Hi, babe.
That's funny. Wow, she is girl. She's a meowing one. Give me them paws. Give me them paws. All right. Those earrings are toys.
Every girl.
You poker face. It's hilarious.
Poke your face.
Whoa, really?
This way.
La baby. They even called her La baby. Exactly right.
It's not a trick for us.
Sucker punch. Oop, you get. What are we doing? What? Oh. Why she gotta mess with me? Why you gonna mess with me?
Because my earrings are cuter.
Hey, baby. Say hi, Lily.
Love that guy.
You say hi, Lily. She did the baby. All right, so I guess we're here. Are we in the mood for some stories, or we just want to hang out tonight? We got the music going. What we got playing right now? Ghost. I'm sorry. I am not a big fan of Ghost. I'm not a fan of Ghost. Not a fan of Ghost. I don't know why. Yes, really quick. Okay, we'll do some reading. We will do some Dragon's Tales. But can we, Allie Grace, congratulations. Can we talk about fucking Corlin really quick? So really quick, Belle, tomorrow's hangout, the brunch, we had to postpone that one, and that's why we're hanging out tonight, because our Ren Fest that we were going to go today got rained out, so they moved it to tomorrow. Which does that mean it's going to be it's not in the woods, is it? Like concrete, if they're still having it after all that rain we had the last day? It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, so we will not be here in the morning, but when we get back, I will probably maybe join in the afternoon just to sit down and chat and have fun if anybody's free, but nothing planned. No, not Ghost the movie queue, Ghost the metal band.
There's an old guy in a kilt there tomorrow. He says hi to me. That's the guy I met at that thrift shop.
Oh, I thought we were
He
talking.
invited us to the Highland.
I thought you were talking about the one that helped you try to find the DVD that's still trying to get your phone, that's still trying to like find you. Yeah, that not that. Oh, okay. Whoa. What is happening?
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that guy's weird. That guy's weird. I'm ASK. Emily, what do you mean you're in? I feel not. What is happening right now? What is happening right now? Emily's AFK because I guess she's watching while she's in the shower. Emily's in the shower with 18 people. All right. Family friendly shows out the window. Oh, hey, Hobie, you coming? Oh, come on, Hobie. Give me some Hobie bat. Cat butt. Oop, she gone. And she's over there. All right. I listen to my audio. you can't be mad. Hey, girls got standards. What are you doing, Hobie? Oh, Hobie, please don't eat my mic. Cat butt coming through. Look at that. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're out of view. Oh, tail mic. Do we like tail mic or regular mic? Tail mic or regular mic? Oh, P. How did you went to the P? You went to the um event today. How did things go? Cat butt. Oh, you were almost sneaking in there, girlfriend. What are you doing? What are we doing? Yes, gymnastics. I wasn't sure if gymnastics or cheer, but yeah. How did the event go? Yes, the gymnastics event. Yes. How did it go? Did little ones do well? Killed it? Yes. In gymnastics, TikTok, exactly. Heck yeah. Well, kick ass. That's awesome. Everybody's having good times this week, man. 3 gold medals, second overall. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Uh-oh. Who's ranting in the IC? I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna pull it up. What's happening in the IC? What's happening in IC? I don't know what's happening in the IC. Okay, hang on. Oh, all right. I mean, drop that down. This goes here. There we go. Oh, also, P, I don't understand what permissions you say you don't have in Discord. You are a full moderator. Like, you have all the permissions. I don't understand. I'm not sure. I have to look at the message a little better, I guess. What you looking for, love? Nothing. Nothing, she says. No mind if you fucking mind. What are you looking for? Okay, said it in Deutsch. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, mein Freund. Oh, mein Schatzi-Bobis. You're right, you're not my friend. You're more. You're my best friend. Hey, Swanson, 200 minutes. I appreciate that. All right, we're getting the book set up. We're getting the book set up. We're getting set up. Thanks for asking. Okay. And then P, while I'm getting set up, yeah, we'll figure out why you don't have rights. I don't know. All right. Okay, there's that. I think we're there. I can sing Let It Go. You can sing Let It Go from Frozen in German. That's gotta sound weird. Lass es los, lass es los. Ich haben du. I don't know. Well, thank you for that. I had a mask on my face. She says it does. It does. That's what she said. I don't speak very much German. I speak ein bisschen Deutsch. Liz can speak all she wants. But anyway, all right. Okay, let me. Are we done? Are we ready? Are we ready for story time? Dragon Tales time? Are we ready? But we got to talk. Okay, hang on. Cortland, what is up with yes? What about Cortland? What is with Cortland? Am I wrong when I say that dude is like I'm the freaking Joffrey and freaking uh Lion Tiger King, but with panthers? Like is he like is he a mean? Is he like mean? Is he mean like Joffrey, or is he just like I'm a rich guy and I really don't like right? And I'm cool with that. I think he's cool with the you cut to the chase. He doesn't like the BS. So like I thought that didn't bother me. He thinks pretty highly of himself, like his shit don't stink. So he's just I'm better than everyone else and I'm bored. So I'm just off with his head. Off with his head. Okay. Egotistical, not malicious. Okay, okay. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Got it. He feels safe. When he goes out of this well, okay, gotcha. Okay, okay. So the Joffrey thing, that was a little bit too much. I was just when he was all kill 'em all, I was like, damn, he's coming out. He like a bat out of hell out of shoot number 9. Like, what the fuck, my guy? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. So I was a little overboard on judging him. I was a little overboard. Well, good. Well, right, cares. But so, I mean, Joffrey was like that too. If he liked you, he was good. If not, he just. That's why I was like, ooh, okay, all right. But let's get the music going. Have the music down. He was, and I was. a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. All right, we're going to get the chair going. All right, we got my 16 regulars here. I'm telling you, we got between about the 16 to 20 y'all here every time. It's amazing. Y'all are the real deal Holyfields. All right. So we remember where was I? I ended off with okay. And let me make sure I got everything. I want to make sure I got everything correct too. I know you're not on the shelf over. You are. Why do you? She's always on the shelf. Okay, really quick. So the meeting. Excuse me. Okay. So the meeting. So they walked into the meeting, right? Xaden and Violet walked in the meeting with Blue Sash guy. He called Vi by the wrong name. And then they walked up there and then they said, Xaden, what the fuck did you do, my guy? And he's like, I did what I was supposed to do. And then they rejected the offer. So I tried to make another offer. That's what made Cortland mad. He put the pointy the very sharp pointy object in his hand, right? So he put it in his hand, and then that made them all cry, and they're like, stop the bleeding. And then that was because he offered the blade of Erisha, which was not his to give because it's technically Xaden's family. So Xaden is about to make a deal and pulled out another blade, and Vi is like, no, you can't do that, or some object, right? I don't know if it was another one of these, fancy objects, like that. And then freaking, what's his name? Xaden started begging, then he said, yeah, just finish him. And we lost Raggedy Ann. Oh, poor Raggedy Ann. So that's what happened, right? Just to make sure. I think that's what happened. That's where we left off. Oh, so, okay, gotcha. Hang on, I have to get the cat. Girlfriend, you cannot be up here. Come on. I know, come on. Yeah, come on, over. There you go. All right, sorry. Silly cat. She likes to get on the shelf. And eat my freaking pops. Yeah, okay, so Raggedy Andy, because she was stealing the stuffs. Who be Lynn? I am using your middle name, young lady. Who be Lynn? You girlfriend. All right. The blade of Erisha, and then he was offering the sword of Trenendare. Okay, got it. Now it was 100%. Now I'm 100%. I wasn't sure if I had that right. Okay. Thank you for correcting everything. All right. So now we've got that. All right. Are we ready? All right. Important. Okay, hang on. It was not destructive. Oh, the sword. Okay, the blade and the sword. All right, I see. Vi has her own things to offer. Okay. All right. So before we get started, we're 7,000. Wow, this tells me exactly how many. Is it online? Like on the mobile, it says like 7.1K likes. This is 7,812. Like you see the exact number. That's pretty fancy, isn't it?
Where?
The top left. See,
Oh.
right there. She shows the actual. So anyway.
Snazzy.
Back in NYC, second choo-choo home now. Woo! All right. Are we ready for 27? I think we're ready for 27. Oh, did Ken get here? Oh, see, popped up there. See, I just saw it. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. All right, here we go. A wise retelling. A Twisted List production. So we've decided you're the art director. It's all been said.
Oh.
You were the.
Okay.
They noticed the hair right away.
Art director, hair and makeup.
Art director, hair, makeup, costume, design, prop. I just sit here and read and make really bad jokes.
I make myself tired.
I got 40 stage moms. It's great. The mustache. All right, here. It's because her hair's amazing.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Here, y'all want to be jealous? Tell them. Tell them. It's the same curls from last Sunday.
Yeah, tomorrow will be a week, guys. I know I'm disgusting, but it's so long. I don't wash my hair every day. I definitely don't.
I only wash it like 3 times a week. Unless I do some like hard work or something.
Now I have babied them at night though, so I like plop them on top of my head, and then I have this
bonnet,
silk bonnet that has a stretchy band on top, so they don't really get but I wake up with it and it's like under my pillow. So, we do what we can.
Exactly. We do a lot more. Sorry. All right. Ooh, it won't hurt. Hey, I'm with you. My hair's so fine. Trust. I don't know if I. What's funny is okay. Listen, this is she did this. She did it. We'll see how we look tomorrow when I gotta do it all by myself. Y'all know how it looks, right? It won't look like this tomorrow. All right, I think we're ready. I keep stalling. I'm waiting for somebody to just read, but they turn. It's turn. I don't know what curls are. Belle's like, we're ready. Just pass and. Sorry. We all got exactly right. Try living here. It's horrible. We keep digressing. I would never get anything done. I'm telling you. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. All right. Hang on. I gotta watch this. Watch this. Ready? Watch my. I did this all myself. Oh, look at that. It now says Onyx Storm. Boom. Look at that. That's about as fancy as I can get right now here on the old Tiki Talkie. That's what we can do. All right. 27. Let's get into it. So we left off. 26 ends with Cortland sighs, then reaches for his goblet and takes a drink. I've heard enough, and this grows tedious. Takaris may live, Schmill the rest. Chapter 27. Sometimes diplomacy is best served at sword point. What? Okay. Journal of Captain Lilith Sorengale. Oh, that was Mama when she was younger. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, exactly. That's how we starting? We are. That's what I said. One sentence in. What is. Battle ready, folks. Battle ready. Okay. Whew. Did anybody send this to Mon? Has anybody checked on Mon? I don't know what time it is in Australia. Battle ready in 1 sentence. This is its record. All right, here we go. Try Moose in the curl. All right, here we go. Thank you, P. You're the MVP. All right, here we go. All right, Veg. Thank you for stopping by for the little time that you had. I'm glad you stopped by. All right, folks, here we go. Sometimes diplomacy is best served at sword point. Chapter 27. Guards move in and everything goes to complete immediate shit. Xaden draws both his swords. Ah! Hang on! We got 2 swords. Then surprises the hell out of me by tossing one across the gap to Holden. What? Why are we giving that chode a sword? No. He doesn't need a sword. God. No! Who catches it in his left hand in the same breath, and I palm 2 daggers. We're not schmying today. Try not to schmill anyone, Xaden says, even at first of the guard charges up the steps between the panthers. International relations and all. Tell her that. I glance down at the panther. Thankfully, she's occupied. Do not overreact, I warn Taryn, hoping it's not my final request. We still need this deal. I resent the implication that I am given to melodramatics, he replies. But there's a distinct, pale, rotting roar in my left that causes more than a few guests to shriek as Xaden clashes blades with the gar. A-ting, ting, ting, cha-cha! Then kicks them clean off the stairs with a boot to the center of this chest. I whirl to the left as the guard climbs the end of the dais without stairs and pull a move from Cortland's own book, thrusting my dagger through her hand and yanking it out. She shouts, falling backwards, and when I rise, I find 2 more guards who have managed the same maneuver behind us, filling the spaces between Xaden and me. Bones, crunches, and bodies fly around the guards, but there's easily half a dozen more waiting beyond the panthers. The closest guard has at least a foot on me and 50 pounds, and if the scars on his forearm are any measure, he's no stranger to fighting. But he's no Xaden. I charge before he can take a fighting stance and let the muscle memory take over, my first cut landing deep on the outside of his thigh. Before I duck, close, avoiding a sweep of his long spear. They aren't made for close combat, but I am. He misses, thrusting the spear into the table, shattering glass, and giving me time to regretfully slice the tendon between his knees. It's a long-lasting injury for a warrior, but at least it won't schmill him. He bellows, toppling sideways, and falls on the dais before I can get up. Pain explodes in my back of my head, and I am yanked upward by my god's damn braid. Yow! The battering ram of my arm shoves my chest to the bloodied pallet between our packs, and my face narrowly missing a sharp shard of glass. The spear shattered my conduit. Do your dragons scream before they schmy, firebringer? A guard hisses in my ear as she leans on my back. Does it take them minutes to perish after you do, or is it instant? Anger storms through my veins, heating my skin from the scalp down to the flood of smelted rage. Your ignorance is staggering. Fairy tries, there's a glitz, take it. What? What's up? Did something happen? 'Tis but a scratch. Wait. Did I mess up? Did something happen? She said it's glitching a little. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, do we need to just chill? Do I need to wait a few seconds? Do I need to just wait a second or two? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. I think, you think they're, okay. I heard no. All good here. Here we go. All right, and I'm yanked upwards by my god's damn braid. A battering ram of an arm shoves my chest into the bloodied plate between our pack, and my face narrowly misses a shard of glass. The spear shatter my conduit. Do your dragons scream before they schmy, firebringer? The guards hiss in my ear as she leans over my back. Does it take minutes to perish after you, or is it instant? Anger storms through my veins, heating my skin to the scalp down to the floor of smelting rage. Your ignorance is staggering. Gods bless my flexibility. I swing my left arm behind my back and stab deep in her arm. She shouts, "Ah!" jerking upright, and I shove my heel of my hand against the table and throw every ounce of energy into jolting backward, slamming my head into her face. Goosh. Bones crunch, and her weight disappears. I turn, only to meet a stunning blow of an elbow against my cheekbone. Skin splits, my ears ring, and I fall back against the table. Blinking stars out of my eyes, and my hand grabs hold of my throat and squeezes. Violet, Xaden yells, and I slash my blade across the offending arm and thrust my knee in a move even Mira would be proud of. The man falls, and I cough for my first breath as the diocese shudders. I lift my blade toward the giant on my right, and the pommel of a sword reaches the first temple. The man collapses, and Xaden shoves him off the platform with his foot. That's enough, Tarn declares. She holds her own, Adarna argues, or perhaps there are too many now. Stop playing and end this. This is the only way to kill their mounts, Cortland shouts from behind us. Xaden reaches for my face, and his empty hands cupping my chin and turning his cheek towards the light, to the blue light, as a dozen or more guards pour in from Cortland. I take precious seconds to make sure Xaden is still alive. He's on the ground, chest moving, eyes closed. I think he may be unconscious, but I don't see any blood. Xaden, behind us, I warn as he steadies the wound that has begun to throb. When he doesn't answer, my gaze jumps to his, and my breath falters. I've seen him in battle before, but the icy rage that comes over him, even the schmilling calm. I witnessed the transformation from man to weapon, watched strategic overtake, compassion, just like we were trained for. But this, whatever swirling in those onyx eyes, is its temperest I've ever seen, beheld. It's one step past fury, as though Dune himself has stepped into his eyes and now peers back at me. He's Xaden, but he's not. Xaden, I whisper. It's nothing, really. I've had worse on a sparring mat. They're all fucking schmed. His vow lifts the hair on the back of my neck, and the guards rush the table simultaneously, their weapons drawn, obviously having learned from the last failed assault. 2 on 12? Shit. I startle and pull back to fight, but Xaden whips his arm around my waist and yanks me against his chest. His sword hits the table, and to complete my utter surprise, he presses a soft kiss to the top of my forehead as an axe, metal, hits the ground. Feral! And scared shitless, all at the same time. Wow. Screams sound around us, and I jerk my head, lifting Xaden outstretched hand mid-twist. The unmistakable sound of cracking bone follows, and every guard sounding us drops to the floor. Their heads twist at unnatural angles. Wisps of barely their shadow dissipate, and the band around my waist falls away with familiar caress. No, no, no. Silence falls thicker than the cloying, humid air, and my heart cries, demanding some other answer than the one my brain already knows, because there's one logical explanation for what just happened. But even that can't be possible, because there's no magic here. Taryn bristles along the bond, and Adarna shudders. I can feel them both, closer than they should be, but there's still no bond to Xaden. You, Cortland stammers. What have you done? I drag my gaze along the wall of rusting palms to the left, over the scattered dead. Jeez. I drag my gaze along the wall of rusting palms to the left, over the scattered schmed, Devil's Isle guards, and the panther that happily investigate them, and across Xaden's chest, finding nothing but the same on the other side of the table. He schmilled a dozen of them, and the only muscle memory that sheathes my daggers. Only something falls from his hand, hitting his abandoned sword with a metallic clink. I grab the small object on impulse and close my fingers around the pebble size of the alloy from my conduit. Agony cracks my soul clean open, as if I can give Xaden some of what he's just lost as I register the alloy's chill. It's completely and total lack of energy before shoving in my front pocket. They hurt you, he whispered with no apology. They were going to schmill you. The why of it doesn't matter. Not right now. Not when we're surrounded on an enemy island, escorted by riders who don't know that Xaden's become, facing down Navaran royalties who would gladly see him schmed. Why is a matter for later. Violet, the plea in his whisper pulls me together faster than anything else could. I could jerk my head up. My eyes are tightly closed as he rubs the bridge of his nose. Come here, I said quietly, raising to my toes and cupping the side of his face, lifting my hands to his temples to shield him from the view. Cortland's chair squeaks. On the diocese. Look at me. Xaden's eyes flash over, red rims, his irises, and he consumed the gold flecks I adore so much. But he's still behind him. Those eyes. I force my body not to react, then I pull his forehead to mine. I love you, and we need to get you out of here. So you have to trust me. Do not move until I tell you. He nods. Sit down. Put your head in your hands and stay there. I let him go, and he does exactly that as I ask, keeping his head low as he's ashamed of what he's done. I need help. I tell Taryn and Aldarna. We're ready. Taryn replies, thank gods they're always in my head. Aldarna, when it's time, be gentle. For once, I don't even want to lecture her about not staying home when she's told, though. She better have her harness, as if this doesn't go as planned. Is your lightning gentle? Do I critique your work? She huffs. Cortland stands still behind the table, one of the panthers at his side, panic etched in every line of his face, as the court mutters in muted tones of hysteria behind us. I need you to get Sigale as close as possible. I tear Tarn to offer what hope it is to a contrite smile. Cortland's way. Our most sincere apologies, but Navari riders are trained to kill when you attack us. And our restraint, ooh, thank you very much for the gifts. I appreciate that. And our restraint can only be pushed so far. As you can see, the Duke feels some remorse. But you did just try to murder 2 of our kingdom's nobles, I cringe. Not a good look for negotiations. Shall we begin round 2? I'll lead this time. What? Oh, okay. Okay. She's like, I'm in charge, bitch. All right, we have no magic. Cortland's eyes widen, and his gaze darts over the room, as if he's deciding whether or not to call for more guards. Watch your words, Tarn warns. Sigale is here. It's getting cramped behind these trees. And yet, here we are. Did you know that I'm a lightning welder? Cocks his head to the side. Cortland swallows. Discount mentions something along those lines. What happened? Xaden sits up with perfect timing, rubbing a growing lump on his head. Of course he did. Fucking Xaden. Cortland's chest rises and falls more rapidly with every second, and I watch the panic build within him like a breaking dam ready to burst. I drop my right hand to my sheaths and wait for him to explode. Shara! He bellows, snapping faster than I expected. Violet! Xaden shouts, and Xaden's back turns to stone beneath my hand. But true to his word, he doesn't move a muscle. Oh! I like it. You look good, girl. I like it. You look good. Sorry, my daughter's showing me the cosplay. It is amazing. I like it. You want to show it? You want to show it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to see my eldest in the cosplay that she will be wearing.
Yes.
This is the Rapunzel dress that Lissa's been working. Give a quick spin. That's the one, if y'all have seen. Lissa's been working on. And then KK the Star. KK Star made the hat herself. So there you go. There you go. Oh,
Oh yeah, it's Pascal, bro.
we have our little Pascal right there.
Isn't she beautiful?
So there you go. That's what she was gonna wear today, but now she's wearing tomorrow.
Gnarly.
And you just dropped a gnarly. Did you really drop a gnarly? Get out of here. You drop it
Show
gnarly.
over here. Show them what you were doing in your sister's doorway.
Oh, stop. Jesus Christ. Oh, I do not want to see my own.
I didn't want to show
Oh, my Lord. Hang
Blame
on.
your wife.
Blame? Never.
Oh, okay, well blame
Hey,
me.
remember
That light went up.
Remember that chat we were having earlier in Discord with the Michael Scott meme that they shared
Yeah.
about a certain parent reading certain books? That's how I imagine your face right now.
Right, exactly. Right, absolutely. Oh, that's awesome. So, okay. Woo! Oh, yes, her blue under hair. It's pretty cool. She had it pink for a while. She was trying to go really dark red, but it wasn't working out right. Okay, so sorry about that. Sorry about the distraction. Okay, where were we? Where were we? Violet. Oh, she was down here saying, excuse me. Okay, Choden. Okay. Ooh, thank you, DW, for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, so Violet. Oh, I appreciate it. Top of 238. Thank you. We love you guys too. Trust me. Red is the hardest color to stay in. Yeah, it does. Yeah, unless you got it. That's why you really got to use like eggplant, I believe. Like an eggplant color. Okay. All right. Cortland's chest rises and falls. We're going to go back with there. All right. We're going to go with there. All right. Cortland's chest rises and falls more rapidly with every second, and I watch the panic build with him as the dam's ready to burst. I drop my right hand to my sheaths and wait for him to explode. Shira, he bellows, snapping faster than I expected. Violet, Holden shouts, and Xaden turns to stone beneath my hand. But true to his word, he does not move a muscle. Neither do I. No, Cortland shreks. Ah! His eyes locking behind me in horror. His mouth falls agape, and the group of Devil's Isle erupts into full-blown multitude cries of distress. What? No, Cortland shreks, his eyes locking behind me in horror. His mouth falls agape, and a group of derivatives erupt into full-blown multi-toned cries of distress. You stay put and she lives, I warn, as people run for their lives, emptying into a hall. Well, holy shit, Holden says with his lifted brow wobbling as he stands. I look over my shoulder and a slow, proud smile spreads across my face. Adarna stands with her front claws atop the bodies of the guards, her wings tucked in tight, her black tail flicking back and forth as she holds Shira delicately between her front four teeth. Ah, Adarna, you can eat your enemies now. Nom nom. The snarling cat's claws safely tucked outside. She can't cause any damage. Adarna even has her lips puckered so the little cat doesn't get drenched in dragon saliva. How thoughtful. She's playing with her food. That's hilarious. Shira, Cortland cries. You see, that's my little one. I pivot to Cortland, you brought a panther to a dragon fight. You brought a panther to a dragon fight. That's hilarious. I pivot towards Cortland with the grin, wrinkling my nose, raised her from a juvenile. Well, Taryn and Sigel have, really. But you get the point. And now Adarna doesn't eat our allies. The whole thing, it's her whole thing. Elders are trying to teach her. But you know how adolescents are. You never really know if they feel like listening on any given day. I shrug. So can we negotiate and I will give you your rarest treasure found anywhere on this world, and Char will walk away in need of a good bath. Or I can tell Tarn and Sigale in here, and you can have all your little panther snacks before we fly back to the continent. Your choice, but either way, you should know that dragons outlive their riders. So had you succeeded in killing us, all you would have done is really piss them off before they scorched everything in their path and flew back to tell the rest of the Imperium what you've done. I'm willing to let the Duke of Trenender depart in good faith that you won't attack us again, if you're ready to begin. Oh, she's a badass. Cortland's face falls, and for the first time since we walked in, he actually looks his age as he glances to Xaden. Agreed. My king, someone yells from behind. It's fine, Burset, Cortland calls back. My trade minister will stay for the negotiations, along with finances and all. He looks away. He looks their way, foreign, as it should be. I nod and hold up my hand to Choden. Bring me both his weapons. Choden's head draws back in offense. Now, I add, just in case he thinks I'm kidding. Way to fuck up negotiations, Rorinson. He glares and tosses them over. The steel lands on the table with a clatter, and I make quick work of the sheathing of Xaden's swords in his back and packaging the dagger in his back with the sword of Trenador. Did you really just blame Rorinson? That motherfucker just had to absorb magic to save your fucking little pansy bitch cheating Entertainment purposes, TikTok. I'm ready. I tap Xaden back and stand up, turning away from Cortland and Choden before swinging the pack over my shoulders. He keeps his head low and opens his eyes at me. I'm not sorry, but I am. I love you. I cup the sides of his face and I choose my words carefully. Sigale is just behind the trees. Take the heirloom back to Arisha, and I handle whatever business you may have there for the Providence. My throat tightens as I hold my gaze, beating back the physical instinct to fight or flee at the glimpse of red. I glance up quickly and press hard a kiss to his mouth. I'll see you in Basgiath in a week. A week, he promises, and then he goes, hanging his head as he descends the dais, then lifting when he passes Adarna and striding through the trees like an arrogant ass he is. I pivot back to Cortland, noting that the three ministers are picking their way towards us. The king's gaze narrows on me in a glare that equal parts hatred and appreciation. Are you nervous now that your reckless one has departed? I clear my throat and the ground shakes as Terrence steps over the trees, lowering his head so the table linen moves with his breath. No. Not particularly. Dragons are known to have short tempers. Thank you for the gifts. And Adarna's jaw is just probably getting a little tired. So, should we speed this along? Don't you think? Cortland nods. Same terms as the Duke stated while I sat beside him earlier this evening. And I will add that Xaden Royerson is to be pardoned of any crimes you would accuse him of regarding tonight's activities, considering he was provoked and attacked by your own guards. And he is allowed to return to the Devil's Island as a member of our riot at any time. I flash a smile. Cortland blusters, and his ministers call out in protest as they make their way towards the diocese. Or we can go home, and I can ask King Taran how he feels about tonight's actions, and go from there, I ask. I shrug. Accepted. Cortland bites out. Excellent. Now, I expect you will accept the Citrina's payment for our alliance, but agree you should be compensated for the prince's crimes. I unclasp the top of my pack and remove the hard metallic shards of shells I've carried all the way from the continent. The smallest piece of my palm, the largest section would easily fit a medium-sized dog. Damn! I set the base on the table and its pieces inside, marveling at how the shades of colors graduate from the darkest onyx on the bottom to the brightest silvers on the top. Each ring in hardening scales, nestled within the next year, never separate, creating a smooth outer layer with no ridges that only cracks when a hatchling is ready. Eggs? She's bringing them eggs? A dragon egg shell? A shell? Cortland drags out the words, less than impressed. As amazing as your beasts are, once you've seen one shell, you've seen them all. Not this one. The corner of my mouth lifts. I run my finger along the inner edge, picturing her biding time for hundreds of years, listening, waiting. A charge of energy runs up my arms, and I lift a brow at my sensation. This is the only shell of its kind. It belongs to the one and lonely Irid we have on the continent, the seventh breed of dragons. It is Adarna's kind we are searching for. You expect me to believe? Cortland starts, then stands completely awestruck, staring at Adarna. I glance back, and she's chosen to blend in with the vegetation, so it appears Shira is hanging in midair, suspended by an unknown pointed vice. Yes, and this is her shell? Cortland leans closer. It is. She gave me permission to gift it to you. I push the heavy structure towards him. I'm starting to drool, she warns me. Just a little longer. You're doing great. Cortland nods, inspecting the shell. Yes. His head pops up. One condition. His finger sweeps towards Choden. he never steps foot on the aisle again, or his life is forfeit. Done. Violet, Choden argues. Done, I repeat to Corlin. Then the deal is struck. Corlin bows his head. The deal is struck. I bow mine, and Adarta spits out Shira. The panther bolts past us, taking to her sisters with her. You will begin at Unbreel? You will begin at Unbreel. 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 I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Will you not? It's the closest main aisle, after all. Corlin waits for me to nod, then eyes Adarna's shell before stepping around the table toward me. If you're amenable, is there another trade I might be able to broker for you? I am listening. What do you mean? What do you? Thank you for the gifts, Pete. What do you mean another deal? What do we mean another? What kind of other deal? Umbriel. Yeah, I got that one right. I got it right. I got it right. Umbriel. What do you mean another deal? I don't like all these deals. I'm not a fan. I don't like deals. Deal, mobile, banana, fan, feel. Thank you, all of you, for the gifts. Your gifts are cool. We are getting close to a whiteboard. We are just over halfway to the whiteboard, just so everybody knows. And here, since we got a quick break while I'm setting up to get ready for the next chapter, we got a cool idea that me and Liz figured out too. So once we get the whiteboard and we're on all the different stuff, like even here, I think I'm gonna be able to get like another camera. Excuse me, I'll have a whiteboard cam. A whiteboard cam, so the cam is really close to the whiteboard, so y'all will be able to see. Did you just give me? Was that bubblegum or lips? That was pretty cool, whatever that was. Bubblegum. Thank you for the bubblegum. That was cool. Yeah, a whiteboard cam, so that way y'all can make sure y'all see it really good. Really good. Yeah, baby. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so awesome. Yes. Whiteboard cam, baby. I'm telling you, we're doing it all. I love it. All right. You like that sword? It's a new sword she found. It's like a Minecraft... Not Minecraft. I don't know. Liz found it. So we got it. But anyway. Okay. Vi's a badass, but I'm scared. So, never been so excited. I know. I don't know what that means. Are we getting old or what? Like a whiteboard can. Whiteboard. You know, wow, that was cool. DW with the what was that? Fireworks. Those were cool. That was fireworks. That was awesome. I gave you finger pew pews for fireworks. Shouldn't have done that, but anyway. Okay. Woo. Oh, I got a crown. Thank you, Twisted List, for you gave me a little crown. Ooh, where's my other crown? All right. Are we ready for 28? 28 was 29 wasn't too bad, or 20. What was that? 27. That wasn't so bad. 27 wasn't too bad. Just book. Thank you, exactly, Jessica. See, I mean, we are kind of old. I'm kind of old. I'm not. Oh, you gonna bring me the? Oh, thank you, love. There we go. Try to work on my good posture. That way it doesn't fall off. I need like a hair, just a hair bigger. That's what she said. That's what she said. Oh, we have a follower join. That's cool. Burger. Oh, that is the one. That man's scared. Okay. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the Burger King man. No, ma'am. The king of the voices. That's funny. Burger King was great on deployments, but the Burger King man, those commercials scared the bejesus out of me. Like, y'all remember the one where the guy wakes up and he's looking out his window, and then all of a sudden the Burger King man just pops up with a motherfucking breakfast? Like, bruh, why are you outside my window, scary freaking man with a crown and breakfast? What are you doing? I will come to your place for food. Don't be in my bedroom window, scary ass clown looking motherfucker. I'm just saying. Scared the crap out of me. The Kool-Aid, exactly. Freaking. It just needs to be a little bit bigger and it would be okay. It's not a nerve. He just scared me. Like, I was actually, I don't like that man. He legit scared me. He was scary. Excuse me. Okay. See, exactly, P. Y'all pull him up now. If y'all can, I'll wait a second. Y'all go pull up the Burger King man with that face and that. Tell me. Burger King man. The scary ass mug. I'm just saying. Right? That head, I think that was a big old head. All right. We're getting off topic again. Oh, what is happening with us? We had Costco and Mayo. Now we're talking about the Burger King man. This is why we can't do this. This is horrid. All right. Okay. Are we ready for 28? Prince John and Robin Hood? Yes. Jack in the Box. Jack is okay. He doesn't bother me. He just like a big head. Like, it doesn't move. Costco mayor, Burger King dad jokes, mustaches and props. And Taryn. What is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, we're oh, wow. Tarnisha. Y'all never gonna let me live that one down. It's Ternanach. Nisha. I don't even know how I came up with that one on that one. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's get on to 28. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. It's all normal, right? I don't think anything is normal. Normal is a cycle on a washing machine. Okay. Tarnisha forever. Y'all love that video. I think so far, if I was going to say for the Fourth Wing series, the Tarnisha video and then the yesterday's video intro, I think those have to be y'all's favorite. I think those are the ones that get talked the most about. Does Liz have an Etsy? She does have an Etsy. She does. What it is? That's a good question. But yes, she does. And she's going to slowly start doing some things. Yesterday's intro, I just had sex and it feels so good. I wanted to keep going, but I don't think we would get away with putting even though, those lyrics were on the Tiki Talk part. The keys are in the desk. The keys are in and the sword is in the closet. And she's a good person too. But wait, those are a different series. That's a different series. Why? Okay, Wise, you're just so far off. Sorry, we were talking about that series earlier today. So, okay, really quick. It was totally Riddick, and who was singing that? Right. Etsy's in, okay, her Etsy's in vacay mode right now. All right, so it was funny, really quick. I'm going to say this, then we'll get on chapter 28. Yeah, 28. So we were sitting there getting ready for dinner, right? And then my eldest is like, so Dad, if you had a book boyfriend, which one is it? And I kind of looked at her and I looked at Liz like right away and I'm like, Rune Dannon, no problem. Like, what are you talking about? Not even a question. Rundanen, Crown Prince of the Valbarn Fae. That is my book boyfriend, if I were to have one. I'm just saying, without a question of a doubt. Just saying. All right. Like we in the, exactly. He is my hall pass. Exactly. We all know. Exactly. Y'all did. She didn't. She didn't. Like, you know. Anyway. Okay. So, in case anybody new here was wondering. All right. Chapter 28. I'll stop. I'll get on to it. All right. So, they're going to make a new deal apparently, or they did. All right. Anybody want to take a guess on my book girlfriend? Anybody want to take a guess on the book girlfriend? And agree who you would say ruined it? Yeah. Okay, Dita. Yeah. Okay, fine. You win. You know me. All right, my bad. My bad. My bad. Ah, jeez. It's Lydia. It's Lydia all day, every day. Lydia wins. Lydia wins. Lydia wins. Lydia wins. I would be a thruple. I would be that thruple. I would listen. Lydia Servos, the good hind. If Liz wasn't around and they were real, I would all be about that thruple. If Liz wasn't around, I would all be about that thruple. I would go be their maid if Liz wasn't around. Get bent. Don't even lie. Quit playing. You mean clean toilets? I got you. If my kids weren't here, I mean, my kids got to be gone too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, digressing. Okay, one more time. Which one would you like, P? Which one would you like? Which one? One more time. You want a Lydia or do you want a Rune? Or do you want a double shot? You want one of each? You want a Rune? Okay. All right, we'll get a Rune in. You want a solid Rune with the mustache? A double. She's greedy. You want the helmet on too? I mean, if we're being greedy, you're asking for it. It's because you send so many gifts. All right, you want the helmet on? You want the helmet and the mustache, or you want the helmet off? Helmet on. All right. This one's going out for P right here. Onyx, Crown Prince of the Valbarn Fae, and Lydia Servos, the good hind. There we go. There we go. Woo! There we go. All right. I love it here. Y'all are wild. 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 He did the thing. Y'all are crazy AF. Okay. Let's get back on with the story, with the real entertainment here, because that's what we're all about. All right. Y'all are a trip. I love y'all. Oh, y'all make me laugh. You felt the power through the phone. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, voices, it's story time. Ooh, I just took that whole Jamaican riddle, the bobsled team, and did the thing. That was kind of funny. All right. Chapter 28. I think we're ready. I'll stop farting around. Jamaica's team, right? The bobsled team, dude, they're awesome. Like, that's awesome. That was like, what was it, the 89 Olympics? I think it was the 88 or Olympics. Y'all remember, I'm no longer American when it comes to bobsledding. For real. Y'all remember Eddie the Eagle, the British guy? That dude was cool. The ski jumper dude. It was like first time ever, only went like 50. Yeah, 88. Is that what it was? Yeah. I think that was the same year as the Jamaicans. Yeah, 88. Calgary. Cool runnings. All right. Right. Yes. No. Oh. Belle, your screen froze. No. All right. I was born. Oh, P, thank you for making me feel old. Thank you for making me feel old, P. Wow. Wow. If you're old, what does that make me? No. Now I'm not reading no more story after that one, P. I just gave you a Rune Dannon and a Lydia Servos, and then you call me old. Born in 90. Oh, my God. Jessie said she was born in 95. I was a junior in high school. Born in 96. Emily. The year you were born. I graduated high school and joined the military. There you go. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take some Mucilex and go to bed early, I think. Because, I don't know what's happening here. Oh, where's my walking stick? Good God. I am old enough. That's what I'm saying. It's so wild. This is so wild. Yeah, phone books. Yeah. Me and Liz were talking about that today. Rotary phones. Pay phones. I want to wise as a dad. I don't know about that one. That comes with a lot of baggage. Stamps, yeah. Hey, you remember this one? You have a collect call from Dad, I'm done at the movie theaters. Hurry up, come and pick me up. Floppy disks, the 3.5 and 5 1/4. Cursive in 3rd grade. Gas was less than $1. Oh, okay. Now we're reminiscing the good old times. Your dad gives back. Thanks. Thank you. I hope that. I don't even know how to take that one. Cassette tapes. Yes. Yeah. We were talking about, me and Liz were talking about that earlier too, how we're the one generation that's had to replace all our music. We had to go from vinyl to cassette tapes, from cassettes to CDs, from CDs to iTunes, from iTunes to MP4 to MP4s to the apps now. I had the juke phone in middle school. LimeWire, where you could download a virus for your family to relive. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, I appreciate it, Allie Grace. Thank you very much. I try. All right. So the way, no joke, the way I treat my girls is how I hope if whatever their partner, if it's a male, female, whoever they fall in love with, I hope I'm just setting the standard for them so they know, hey, that man loved my mama that much, and if my mama can get a man that loves them that much, then I deserve a partner that will love me that much. So that's my hopes. That's my standard. That's what I do. So the juke phone. Well, I appreciate that, DW. I appreciate that. Thank you, Allie Grace. The first Nintendo with Mario. Yeah, therapist approved. Hey, you are probably... DW, we have a question, because I tell you what, you're probably one of the first... Technically, I think you're my longest therapist, and we're not even in therapy together. So you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's probably why. Because I think if we probably sit in a therapy session, you'd probably run like the rest of them. Okay, hang on. I'm losing the chat now. Blasting a love song. Y'all can ask Liz about all the mix CDs I used to burn her. Oh, man. All right. So, believe it or not, and I can still sing the first chorus. Let's see if Liz, she should be Liz. I think she's still here. She might be with the girls. She's still here.
Bring back Shy and
I was gonna say, let's see if she remembers. Hey, paper girl. Yes, I have lots of crisis when I find out I'm old. So
I was just telling her about mixtapes, and then I was getting ready to say the CDs that we used to make, and your dad used to burn me.
does she still have this? Yeah, I think you have one or two.
I do.
One or two. Yeah.
I also have funny story. I have somebody else's entire huge. I don't know. Do you guys remember the huge leather binders that had the pages of like 4 CDs? Yeah, huge, full of somebody's entire music collection. And I said I would return it as soon as that person's friend that stole my perfume, my chi straightener. I was just a girl living with my roommate, and they stole my chi. I worked so hard for that. They stole that, some jewelry, some other like random things, and then he's like, "Oh, I left my sister's CD collection at your house," and I'm like, "Yeah, you can get that as soon as I get my straightener and perfume back." I still have the CDs. So, Holly, if you want them back, just give me a call, I guess.
She's dropping names. Years later, Holly just happened to be scrolling on TikTok. Hey, I remember my CDs.
I never met her. I only know her name.
Oh, wow.
I knew her brother, and I'm not dropping his name.
Any y'all name Holly? I sold my soul for a pink chi. I bought you a pink chi, didn't I?
Yeah, because mine got stolen.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. She just, no, but Carissa said she was like, I sold my soul. I was like, hey, I bought her a pink chi. I bought you a pink chi.
I don't know if you guys know this, but this was the OG black chi. They never made them like that again. But yes, I did. Yeah, the chis they're all dumb now. They remade them, and they all just kind of went.
A Walkman? Yeah, Walkmans and CD players, they were cool. CD players stunk though, because when you bounce, it would bounce the CD.
If I get a Walkman, I can just fuck like on the Walkman, just jam it to our music.
Yeah.
I can put my whole playlist on a cassette tape, and I'm like, maybe 12 songs. Maybe.
My playlist is 190.
No. A cassette tape, you're lucky. 6, 7 songs aside, baby girl. All right. Okay. We completely. Why did y'all let me tumble like that? Why did y'all let me tumble? We spiraled again. Okay. That's what we do though. Family jumps in the way. Not in the way, but family jumps in and we get distracted. We traveled back in time, right? Oh, that's right. We were talking about how old I was. Enya. Hang on. Enya. Salut. That was Enya, right? That was Enya. I think that was Enya. Salut. My first CD was Offspring. Unfortunately, it was. I know I was horrible. I think my first one, my first vinyl I ever bought was Michael Jackson Thriller. And then 3 weeks after that, I bought it. I was dancing around, having a good time doing the Thriller, doing all that. And I scratched the shit out of it. And then I said, shit, it's fucked. So I had to go rebuy the tape. And then I had the tape, and then the tape went, and then I had to buy the CD. And then I said, fuck this shit. That's what happened. Try to not scratch CDs on the bus. That never happened. Scratch all the time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, digressing. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Digressing. We're gonna go to 6 CD changers in the back. All right. We're Onyx Storm. We're back on. Okay. Thank you, Q. Thank you. All right. Digressing. Chapter 28. Here we go. All right, so they just brokered the deal. Xaden sucked up some power from the orb, right? That's where he got the power from the orb, and he fallen out of him. All right. Woo, we were going way off track there. All right, here we go. Chapter 28. Here we go. There are times I look at Parapet at the very act of threshing and marvel that the dragons have not been to Umbriel. What we call treacherous is their idea of primary school. Shots on the... Is it glitching out again? Is it glitching out? What is... Here, let me close that out. There. I wonder if it's fine now. Okay. Did for a bit, I don't think. All right, I'm hardwired in. It says we're good. No frame drops. 30%. Oh, I do see. Yeah, the upload speeds are kind of... Hang on. I'm watching the upload speeds right now. They seem to be solid now. They were dropping below for a minute. 1 second. 2, 3, 3, 2. Okay. We'll get this chapter in. All right, let's go. All right. There are times I look at Parapet at the very end of threshing and marvel that the dragons have not been to Umbriel. What we call treacherous is their idea of primary school. That's fair, P. That's fair. That's why we're setting up the red channel. Umbriel, Isle of Doom by 2nd Lieutenant Asher Daxton. Hey. How come 2nd Lieutenant Asher? Is that Daddy Asher? Is that really Asher Daxton? Or is that Asher Daddyton? Is that Asher Daddyton? That would be so fucking cool if that was Daddyton and not Daxton. All right, anyway. Chapter 28. You can't be serious. Ree whispered next to me 3 days later in battle brief as Professor Devra questions first years about the fall of Valley. Ah, fuck. We back in school? Fuck. All right. Okay. Sorry. Back to school. To prove to Dad that I'm not a fool. You can't be serious. Ree whispers next to me 3 days later in the battle brief as Devra questions the first years about the fall of Valia. A mid-sized city 200 miles west of the Bay of Malak. Not only are the venin moving in Kravla again, but in the 8 days we were gone, Sigistia's flyers cadets arrived. Battle brief is now beyond standing room only capacity. Even the steps serve as seating. She's absolutely serious, Riddick responds to Rhea at the other side, crackling a giant yawn as I immediately catch and repeat fighting and failing strife in my hand. God's damn, I am tired. Every muscle aches, my stomach can't decide if it wants to eat or expel it at all. And I'm starting to see double when I try to focus on the map. We flew in this morning from Athman, and we were rewarded for pushing our limits by sending straight to battle brief on General Chode's orders. At least I managed to secure my father's books in my room and heard from Imogen that he'd kept my prisoner. That she'd kept... Whoa, what? At least I'd managed to secure my father's books in my room and heard from Imogen that she'd kept my prisoner alive first. He wanted you to trade your Xaden's services for weaponry? Sawyer asks, leaning forward on Riddick's right and adjusting the top of his prosthesis. Yeah. I thought Devereaux was neutral. They don't even have an army. Oh, my light went out. Bummer. Xaden, my hand clenches around my pen as the scribe nearly... Xaden, my hand clenches around my pen as I scribe the nearly mid-February date on my notes. How many more times can he slip before the rings around his irises become permanent and the veins at his temples turn red? For the second in the bedroom, I thought I'd found a temporary answer to stay his progression. But even on the Isle without magic, he hadn't been safe. Or perhaps it was the Isles that hadn't been safe from him, Taryn objects. I ignored the jab. Could you keep it down? A brown-haired flyer from the Singanista shoulder patch on the third-year rank turns around and glares at Sawyer. And I thought I hate his scowl. I have to admit, the glasses really work for him. Turn it back around, Riddick starts, then pauses to appreciate the flyer. Well, hello! Sigson. I can't say this. Sigison. Sigison? Well, hello, Sai. We're going to call you Sai. Your name is now Sai. Anything, you're Sai. Hello, Sai. We're just going with Sai. All right. Hello, Sai. Have you been properly welcomed to Bazgaiath yet? He cranks up a smile, and I've seen enough time to know he'll be coming out of someone's bedroom tomorrow morning. Fucking Christ. God damn it, Riddick. Already? Riddick, you pitching woo on the job? Oh, Lord. The flyer scoffs. I don't do second years. Ooh, good thing I fuck like a third year. Hot damn! Feral! Riddick grins. Plus, I am on Squad, which gives me an additional boost to desirability. +3 to desirability, Riddick. Goddamn right it does. That earns him a second glass and a flash of interest before the flyer turns around in his seat. Where did you get the confidence, Gamel? Mirren asks from my left. Riddick snorts. Survived the gauntlet. After that, you're well aware, one rejection isn't going to kill you. He leans toward the flyer. By the way, third years usually sit up top. But if you want to be close to me, that's all right, too. What are you going to lean over and say, I'm going to break your back next? Goddamn, Riddick! Damn, my Jesus. The flyer tilts his head and drums his pen on the desk. A smother of laughter, and Sawyer shakes his head. Tells Sawyer about the Devil's Army. Riddick reminds, settling back. In his seat as a first-year fumbles an easy question about high ground strategery. Oh, right. I yawn again and open the archive doors to a crackle of power in hopes it will keep me from falling asleep. I have to admit, it's nice to be me. Again, they have one. They just call them guards. So yes, they have weaponry to trade. They just don't advertise it. Wanting you as a weapon is weird. They don't have magic, Kat says from Mira's left. You're scary with lightning, Soren Gale, but without it, we all look her way, and she shrugs. What? You were all thinking it. I just said it. Touche, Kat. Touche. In memory of Sean, tell him, Kat, tell him. I just said it. Is there something more important than an enemy troop movements up there? An Iron Squad second year, Devra asks, and the lecture hall quiets. Heat creeps up my neck, and I sink in my seat. I mean, Riddick scratches the side of his head. Sorengale is kind of responsible for saving the entire continent right now. So maybe... Ree's hand slams over my mouth. Absolutely not. You have our apology, Major. What? Hang on. He creeps up my neck. I seat in my sink. I mean, Riddick scratches the side of his head. Sorengale kind of responsible for saving the entire continent right now. So maybe Ree's hand slams over his mouth. Absolutely not. You have our apology, Major. Devra arches, what? A sardoic brow and leans back against the desk. And how was your trip to the Devil's Isle, Cadet? Have you saved us all? Leather jackets creak in every direction as heads turn our way. I clear my throat. I believe the Prince is debriefing the leadership, but we've brokered a deal that will allow us diplomatic access to the Isle as a launching ground of further searches. And I personally secured Cortland's silence on Xaden, what Xaden did by promising my own like sacrifice, adding a gentle reminder that I wouldn't want our new ally to appear weak. Is that all we should discuss, she asked, her expression uncomfortably close to my mother's, and I nod. Of all the shops in the merchant aisle, she made us visit the bookstore. Kat adds with an exasperated sigh, tapping her pen on her notebook, and I breathe a little easier with the transfer of attention. That sounds like our Violet, Devra flashes a smile. Since you're so talkative today, Sorengale, why don't you tell us about the offensive of Valera is so concerned? She gestures behind the map. Shit, I really should have been paying attention. I scan the map for the two lengths of a heartbeat, noting that some flags that have once been red are now gray, and that the red has retreated from the north of the Bravrik, and the whole is moving nauseously southwest. It shows southward movement, I answer. Once we raised the wards in Arisha, the Vinny changed course, leaving conquered territory like Pavis to concentrate on Pramil's border with Navarre in what we now know as what was an offensive meant to strike the Basgiath hatching grounds. Moving southwest shows a change in strategy. They're less than a day's flight from Corden by Wyvern, but there's a lot of undrained ground to cover if feeding is their only goal. But if that were the case, the map wouldn't look so quite predetermined. Your best guess on the strategy, my stomach turns? They somehow know about the Aretian wards, and they're moving into position for the inevitable, for them to inevitability fall. The inevitability of them falling. Say the words, Wise. They're on the paper, you twat. Jesus. A murmur ripples through the room. Deborah nods. That's what I think, too. You don't think, I like you, Deborah, but sometimes I think you just taking what she says. My blood runs cold. But how? The next week passes in a blur. I've had to work harder or worried about Xaden quite so much. He should be back by now. Their Serenum expects us to leave in a week for Umbriel. And I'm getting nervous. 8 days should be enough in circles around his eyes to fade, right? Unless his progression to Ansem. I shoved the thought as far away as possible. When I'm not learning in class, pushing burnout in the range, freezing my ass off in flight maneuvers, practicing with the mini crossbows, Mirren gifted me. I'm sorry. Working every muscle into his breaking point with Imogen, or listening to Adarna go into the exhaustive detail on why Terran is the worst. Period. Mentor. Period. Ever. Period. I'm reading my dad's book, whichever member of my squad can spare their time. It takes Dane and me 2 evenings to decode the clues Dad left to open the passcode lockbooks. Once we do, I can't even tell my sister, since she's taken personal leave for the first time in her entire career. And whatever I'm not doing that, I'm in the fighting pit with my squad, either of our own instruction or joining the rest of the quadrant in what's quickly become our favorite activity. Watching the shit getting kicked out of everyone, in hopes of learning something. This afternoon, every second and third year in our squad is seated on the bottom left rows of the amphitheater with the book from Jesse in their lap, while 2 other squads from 2nd and 4th Wing practice in front of us under the guidance of Professor Carr, who rotated in to teach today. A Garrick and Bodie looking on us from just beneath us, leaning against the wall, both shaking their heads. Every now and then when they too look up from the books. A second year goes flying in a blast of fire, and every single one of us looks up as the guy lands on his ass, flames still rising from his hair. You're up, Bodie jabs Garrick. He takes off at a sprint onto the mat. A flick of his wrist and the flames snuff out, deprived of oxygen. Letting them get a little closer, don't you think? Garrett asks Professor Carr. Oh, this is going to get good. Riddick sets the continent's most redacted volume of the Umbral's warlike customs in his laps, and Sawyer follows suits behind him. Sawyer hasn't joined us in flight maneuvers, but I'm glad he's filling up to sitting in classes. It bodes well for his return. If and when he's ready, or if he's just ready to talk about it. Ballsy, Riri agrees to either side, using her thumb to mark her place in a book about weather patterns throughout the Isles. Professor Carr narrows his eyes on Garrick and folds his arms. A scar would remind him to weld a little faster next time. It's not like he's Schmed. Flames should never have touched him, Garrick argues. Clearly you haven't taught enough to know the best methodology. Carr snipes. Having powerful friends doesn't make you a good instructor. Oh, shit, son. All right. Whew. I want to see them two get it on. Get it on. He's an asshole. Okay. Garrick's jaw tickles and he steps off the mat. The smoking second year and the guy is back to his squad. He's an asshole, Bodie notes and leans back against the wall and returns to reading his assigned collection of early fables from Breverick. He's looking for tales of dark welders cured by love, or good deeds, or dancing naked in a full moon after drinking the venom of a rare snake only found in the furthest isle during a lunar eclipse, or something like that. Anything. I just did a blank the leather cover disguising Dad's book and reread the passage of trial by combat for different levels of entrance into Umbral's court. That's going to come back later. Then roll my left shoulder with the wince, pushing my self-trapezius muscle that doesn't help soothe the protesting joint either. Wait, what did you say? Shots fired. But did you die? What did you say? Shots fired. Oh my God, stop. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. I need to read a scene of Xaden dancing in the... What? Oh, that's funny. Do I need to go back and reread something? Just making sure. No, okay. I'm just making sure. All right. Is that our Sean? Is that our Sean? Ladies and gentlemen, is that Sean? Hang on, do we see Sean? Sean, 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 Sean! Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sean! Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's all good, brother. Yeah, no, there's no show up time. It's all good. Oh, that's great. That's epic. Ah, such good times. Okay. Woo! Sean's gonna be late every day after that welcome, right? He's like, I am going to be fashionably late every time. Okay? He expects that. He's like, I expect it. If not, no more support from that guy. All right. Woo, that was epic. Sorry, I'm glad I saw that. I'm glad I saw that. All right. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so we left off. He's looking for the tales of Dark Welder, cured by love or good deeds, or dancing naked under the full moon after drinking the venom of a rare snake only found on the farthest isle during a lunar eclipse, or something like that. Anything. I adjust the blank leather cover, disguising Dad's book, and reread the passage on trial by combat from different levels of entrance to Umbral's court. Then roll my left shoulder with the wince, pushing into my stiff trapezius muscles. It doesn't help soothe the protesting joint either. You were too hard on her last night. That's what she said, Garrett grumbles at Imogen, grabbing his book from Bodhi. For all that we're reading, I can't begin to contemplate what's on Jesse's desk. Fuck off, Imogen mutters behind me, flipping a page aggressively. I'm fine. I spare a glance at both of them, then continue down the page. My father's observations on the combative isles are sharp, almost clinical, but a lack of his unusual insight. There's a marked difference between this book, written when he was 23 and straight out of the scribe quadrant, and the manuscript he left me in his office. But when did he visit the Isles? Or have the time to transcribe the rudimentary dictionaries that have quickly become the bane of Dane's existence? She rotated every single one of her joints at least 3 times in the last hour. Garrick sharpens his tones. I'd say that means you need to lighten up. Nope, Imogen flips another page. You're not taking your frustration with Carr out on me. If Violet thinks we're doing too much, she will tell me. I glance over my shoulder to see her twirling her forefinger, suggesting Garrick turning his back around. While Quinn leans over his shoulder, reading a volume of Queen Mariah sent on Vinny and their medicinal... The Vinny and their medicinal uses? What do you mean you use the Vinny as a medicinal purposes? Do you smoke a Vinny? Put him in a cookie? And given how difficult it was to get our hands on these books, it's wild to think that Garrett could probably walk straight through here with whatever her library is. I blink. Then lean forward, bracing my elbow on the wall right above Bodhi's head. Hey, Bodhi, I whisper so only the two of us can hear. Hey, Violet, he answers, looking up. What's your second signet? I lower my voice even more. He lifts his brow, then glances in Garrick's direction. Don't have one. As in, you don't have one that I get to know about, but will eventually see you weld, or you don't have one? Have one. A corner of his mouth lifts in a weary smile that reminds me his cousins don't have one. Just like Xaden. Why? Curious, I admit, and selfishly hoping you'll be able to do something cool, like keep Halden from speaking. Gods only know what he'll do the other isles at his performers on the Devil's Isle. If he could, would you... Wait, hang on. Curious, I admit, and selfishly hoping you'd be able to do something cool like keeping Xaden from speaking. Gods only know what he'll do at the other isles after his performance on the Devil's Isle. If I could, would that mean I get to go on the next expedition? A quest squad! His eyes head up. Garrick says, and we both look forward as a first year with Rebellion Relic steps into the pit with, what is this? Timon Kegso, the newly promoted wing leader for second. Oh, look at you! Oh, girlfriend. Yeah, you want to... Yeah, come on in, Princess Zim, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Zam. Here is Princess Zam. There you go. Turn around, give a whole little... Ooh, look at that. There you go. That will be her outfit. Nice job. High five. That's awesome, dude. Ah, you got me. Ah, nice job. Love it.
I'm gonna steal this sword.
Yeah, you can have the sword. That's fine. Nice job, baby. Y'all did a great job. Wonderful. So amazing. Yes, that one is my mini-me. That's my mini-me. Love you, baby. Yes, that's my mini-me. That is.
Yeah, you're my baby.
If I was that age again, that's exactly how I was. Let me put it that way. And then the other two are exactly like Liz, at least looks wise. But that one.
But she's one of the twins.
Yeah, she's one of the twins, and then the other twin looks exactly like Liz. So it's pretty crazy. It's funny. It's crazy. All right. So where was I? Next expedition lights up. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. She's a mini wise, and I love her to death. All right. Woo. All right. Genetics are wild, right? It's really weird. It really is weird. As you saw, the eldest looks just like Liz, and then the youngest twin looks just like her too. It's pretty crazy. The eldest acts and has the comedy in me, but looks like her mama, and then the oldest twin looks just you understand what I'm saying. Genetics are wild. Oh my God, Jinx, you owe him soda. You owe each other soda. Okay. Hang on. All right. 28. Gifted me. That mean I could go on the next expedition. His eyes light up. Okay. Heads up, Garrick says, and we both look forward to the first year newly promoted relic with Timon Kegiso, the newly promoted wing leader for second. Let's try to keep anyone else from getting burned. Go figure. Another fire welder was first second wing executive officer when Aurora died. Oh no. On it, Bodhi said, sets his books on the wall and takes a closer look to the mat near the end of the squad. Still can't believe they made Sterling the senior squad leader. Senior wing leader. I can't say nothing today. Sawyer mutters, glancing up the rows where Pamchek watches the other members of leadership. Better than Iris Drew, Kat notes as she works out a knot in Traeger's shoulder. Pretty sure she schmurdered every flyer in their bed if she could. Wow. Iris doesn't seem like a good person. Iris doesn't seem like a good person, okay? I'm just going to say that one. You must be up north. It's not a soda. Who, me? I know we're not talking about me. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, true, Sawyer agrees and his attention swings up. I thought you all had physics now. Riri and I both follow our line of sight as Lynx, Baylor, Avlon, Sloan, Eric, and Kai descend the steps on our right. The first years are here. Got out 10 minutes ago, Sloan replies, her gaze darting over us. Or rather, our books. We came to help. Excellent. Riri jabs her thumb over the shoulder. Empty row behind the third years. Take a seat and watch. That's not what we mean. Sloan crosses her arms and lifts her chin, the way it reminds her of her older brother. You're in charge of your mission now, right? Yes. My stomach sinks. We want to help. She gestures to the books. Riddick shakes his head. First year's hard enough without adding more onto it. I'm with him. You're one dragon short of even pairs, Avalon says, completely ignoring Riddick. Ooh, got some points now. You know, in case you need to split up for some reason. Ooh, what's happening? Certifo. Okay, anyway. Split up for some reason. Riri cocks her head to the side. Odd numbers don't bother me, I start. What Sorengale is too nice to say is first years aren't going, Imogen says. Or helping, Garrick adds over his shoulders. Didn't ask you, Baylor challenges, glaring in Garrick's direction. Last time I checked, we were the actual Iron Squad, and you're a substitute teacher. Damn! That's not a fight I'd pick. I lift my brows at Baylor. Unless you like your ass kicked, Garrett offers with a flash of a smile. Sit or move, Dane orders, walking down the stairs. The circles under his eyes have my brows knitting. Between decoding my dad's clues, studying for his own classes, duties as a wing leader, he's taking on too much. And I'm a major reason for it. We're trying to help, Sloane argues, her cheeks flushing with the second before her narrow gaze drops away from Dane. You can help by staying alive, Dane counters, sliding in his seat on the edge next to Ree and taking out Dad's separate bound a dictionary from Umbral from his pack. Card tells me you're refusing to train your signet. You what? I shut my book. You're really going to mourn the loss of another Mira? Sloane fires back at Dane. His death will always be on my head. Yours will not. Dane's tone sharpens. I don't coddle first years anymore. So train your signet. Asshole, she whispers, and the flush for her cheeks deepens. I lift my brows and look as she shoots him, mostly because I can't tell if she wants to stab him in his seat or fuck, Garrick mutters, and all of our heads turn towards the pit as fire erupts from the wing leader. Kiss goes stepping towards the first year. Bodhi takes 3 quick steps onto the mat, then turns his head, and the fire dies. An argument immediately ensues with Carr, but I ignore it and pivot to focus to Sloane. Why won't you train, I ask. Wouldn't you train if all you did was destroy things? She drags her gaze from the pit to schmill people. Power hums along my bones, hot and instant. I don't know, I say quietly. Would I? She glances at Ree. Don't look at me. I agree with her. Riri shakes her head and flips the map section of her book. Sloane's shoulders fall. I just want to help in a way that doesn't suck the magic out of something. And I highly doubt you lot would have been content to sit aside last year while your second years went off and saved the continent. My words fail. And Eric lifts a single brow behind and taking note of my speechless. Solid point. Sawyer says, slowing another first year enters the pit against Casco. What is his name? Kegiso. Liam, I start, made his choice. To Liam! Iced tea TikTok. Nice, baby girl. I like it. To Liam, I start, made his choice. Sloane reminds me, we're making ours. She folds her arms, and we want to make sure you're as prepared as you can be, even if that means none of us go with you. Riri and I exchange a look, and she nods. Fine. I pivot in my seat and grab a heavy pack from Imogen's feet, then rifle through the most incredulous-looking text. Here you go. I hand the stack to Sloane. Read these and write up a 1-page report on each. Oh, for fuck. Kaya groans and take from 2 steps back. No whining. You said you wanted to help. Riri interrupts as Bodhi returns to the wall. And get them back to me as soon as you can, I finish. Thank you. Sloane gives them to the others, then glances at me. Riri and Dane before following the rest of her squad up the stairs. Eric awakes holding a tome of mythology. Scribes haven't released your mission report yet. How badly did it go? Riddick scoffs. Your arrogant brother? Give us a second. I cut him off quickly, then set my book on the seat and scooped past Ree and Dane and set up on the steps. Choden was Choden. I tell Eric, lowering my voice. He did Choden things and caused Choden-style ramifications, none of which are your fault. A muscle flexes in Eric's jaw and his grip tightens on his books. Did he get anyone schmilled? I nod. His guard. Captain Raggedy Ann Windshare. He looked toward the pit. Did he jeopardize your mission? No. Xaden got himself banned from the Devil's Isle, but we were able to accomplish what I needed to do. It just cost Xaden's... God, I don't even know how much it cost him this time. Eric nods and looks back at me with his eyes that are identical to his brother's and a gaze that couldn't have been any more different. Are you in over your head, Violet? He asked quietly. No, I swallow. He narrows his eyes and nods before following the year's mates up to the steps. I turn to find the second and third years engaged in a heated debate, all gathered so tightly around Ree that I can barely see her in the center. Thank you for fly from Deverell to Umbral, then Traeger starts. Back to Deverell, then Athvin, then here, Kat interrupts. You have no idea how fucking long that flight is. Then you doubled your journey to Hedotus. Then... all right, really? Do we have to... What the... Did she just, like, do that for the names on the keyboard? Just bam, and that's how... Oh, shit. Came up with the names? Okay, hang on. Then you doubled that journey for Hedotus. Then Zethenian. Then Losum and the Minor Isles. No, she shakes her head. No, even using the Devil's Isle as a base is a waste of time. Is a waste of flight time. I lean over Dane's shoulders. I fucking hate when you're right, Dane mutters. Ree drags her fingers across the maps. You have predominantly westerly winds hit you when you hit that latitude. She points to the northern coast of the Devil's Isle, at which point they shift. So every time you're coming back to report, you're facing a headwind. Dragons can take it. Mirren notes quietly. Griffins can't, Bodhi finishes looking over the wall alongside Garrick. So basically, we're fucked, Riddick notes. It will take us way longer than 5 months to search all these isles. Numbers fly through my head. The major isles aren't the issue. It's a dozen of minor isles at the border of the Cerulean Sea that pose the conundrum. The last trip took 8 days, and that was just to the Devil's Isle. Interesting read. I spin towards the voice. My hold jorts at the right side of Xaden on the lowest steps, then settles as I take my first deep breath since he walked away more than a week ago. Hi, I whisper, taking in every single detail of his face before locking my gaze with his. The whites of his eyes are clear, but something about the color. Hi, he replies, looking me over the same way I just did. You look good. I reach for the bond and nearby melt with relief when I feel my shields give away. When I feel his shields give way for me. Glittering onyx wraps around my mind in a familiar wave, and I drop my barriers. You feel good too. I slept, he answered, and I feel oddly well. He clears his throat. Funny thing about that bedroom. In Arisha, I brace my hand on the rough edge of the wall to keep him from tugging on the edge of his flight jacket, from yanking against me. His gaze drops to my mouth and heartbeats. I used to love it, and now I can't fucking stand it when you're not there. I miss this. I lean into the bond like I can somehow burrow into it, as if I try hard enough and bury myself in us. In the terms of intimacy, this is even better than sex. Xaden finishes, and I find myself nodding instead of lecturing him about reading my intentions. But that wasn't... My eyes widen. He's been honing his signet like Riddick. News from home? Bodhi asks behind us. I startle. Not unless you want to hear about how the Rorinson house needs a roof repair, or how the oldest Sorengale sent the largest med bag I've ever seen for the next expedition. Xaden looks past his cousin Garrick. I just need Professor Tavis to... I step forward. I just need Professor Tavis. I step forward, but he retreats out of my reach, shaking his head. We're at Basgiath. Right back to the rules. Later, I move out of the way so Garrick can slide by on the steps in the way the sun catches the amber flecks in Xaden's eyes as he nods before walking away. Ember. It's only sheer force of will that keeps me from chasing him down instead. I turn back towards the augment that is a continent that has continued around Riri. Then skip Devil's Island and fly straight there. Bodhi points to the island of Umbriel. The Griffins won't make it, Cat shouts. My focus darts island to island. 10 days here, 20 days there, a month round trip once. We're toward the outer reach of the Losa and the minor island. The sour feeling takes hold of my stomach, and it begins to slowly churn. The problem is reporting back to the Cinerum. Between trips, Xaden doesn't have enough time, and neither do the Aretian wards. Why can't I read tonight? The Empyrean will side with whichever choice you make, Adarna promises, but Terran is quiet, no doubt occupied with finally being able to talk to Sigale after their period of forced silence. We have to go, and we have to go now. So we fuck the rules. I raise my voice, and everyone's quiet. Kat throws a practice disc on the map, and I recognize the sound shield rune she's tempered into it. I glanced her way thankfully, then the others look. We supply and we go. We leave for Umbrella's plan, but then we disobey direct orders. That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. But, I mean, I get it. But, I mean, you got to have a plan when you come back. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, bet. Okay. We don't fly back between isles. We don't report or return until we find her kind. What did you say? You just gonna go. You just... Okay. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Good night, Q. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. That could take a month or longer, depending on weather, Mira guesses. The court-martial Usuri reminds us it's probably the right plan, but you go against direct order. He cocks his head to the side. Then again, it's hard to court-martial a squad that comes back with the 7th breed. Excellent point, Roddick nods. Do we still have to take the Prince Pompous? Yes, Dane leans forward and braces his forearms on his knees. Some of the Isles won't talk to us without him. Hidatus immediately comes to mind. This is Bodhi's eyes narrow on me. Come down here. Magic ripples as I cross the sound shield and step down into the outer cobblestone rings of the pit. What's going on, Sorengale? Because I'm all for fucking rules, ignoring orders, and bucking protocol. But this is Rush. His eyes, I clench my fist and lower my voice to a softer than a whisper. From the alleyway in Devil's Isle, the Flix and Xaden eyes didn't go back to the gold. They're still ember. We have to find a cure before people start noticing, or he worsens. Bodhi's features slacken. Shit, he says quietly. Thank you for the gifts. Hope fades from his expression, but I refuse to let it steal mine. Well, I have what you asked for. He reaches in his pocket over his hand of 2 vials that have been marked S and A. I can get more if you want. Serum and antidote. Serum and antidote. Thanks. I quickly pocket them before anyone can see. I'm not planning on using them on. I'm just glad you recognize that you might have to, he interrupts. We'll find a cure. All right. I see what's happening. I promise with far more certainty than I feel. Bodhi's mouth tightens. I'd schmill to go, but you need to take Garrick with you. Neither of us say what he means. Take Garrett in case you don't. Someone shouts on the mat, and both heads jerk in that direction. Kago shouts another blast of fire, sending a shrieking second-year scrambling backwards. But Carr doesn't intervene as the flames creep closer and closer to the terrifying Burnett. Help her, I whispered. I've been ordered to stand down. Bodhi tenses as her screams intensifies, and she drops to her hands and knees. The next blast of flames comes within inches from her. Weld, Carr shouts. Defend yourself. The second year out of claw section splays her hand wide on the mat and screams. Color drains in a circle around her hand, leaving the mat gray. Oh, shit. Did she just fucking pull from the earth? My stomach clenches and I stare stunned. She's turning right in front of us, or she have been one of them all along. Xaden would have sensed her, right? Or is she just here? Would she have sensed him? I palm a dagger. Gasps and shrieks the sounds behind us. Carr! Pancheck orders. The professor moves faster than I've ever seen him, brandishing an alloy-hilted dagger and driving them straight through the cadet's back into her heart. And just like that, she's schmed. Executed. No questions. No chance to cure her. Nothing. Bodhi shrugs. Take Garrick. Damn! What the hell was that? That is wild. Holy shit balls, Batman. That was did she? So she started pulling from. Okay, so is it because she was scared, or was she a? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh wow. I don't even know what to say after that one. Okay, so the serum blocks the magic. So it's the serum. Oh, like when they were in interrogation. When they were in the interrogation. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Belle. Thank you. Thank you. I got you now. Okay, I thought it was going to be something else like if he starts to get too crazy, like Romeo and Juliet type schmoizing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Gotcha now. Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense now. All right, no problem. Thank you. We will definitely have some pics of the Renfest tomorrow. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. The Islanders are named after the gods they worship. Okay. See, this is why we yeah. All right. Okay, Fangs Wise needs to do Linktree, wish list, whiteboard. LWW. Linktree, wish list, whiteboard. Those are the prior link wish list white. Okay, got it. Because the whiteboard, we can put the gods up there, and then who does what. I know that is important. We got to do that. All right, I think that's what we've been on here. What, 2.5 hours tonight almost? Yeah. I think the Vinny have been there a long time. Right. Well, yeah, and we know that, and we found out the Vinny could be there. They could just be hiding. We don't know. We don't know how long they've been there, and they're hiding. I mean, I don't know what the plan tonight is. We might stop there. I think the next one is... How long is the next one? Next one's what? Ooh, no, the next one's kind of long. Yeah, the next one's a little long, so I'll probably stop there for the night just because we got to do the stuff tomorrow. Yeah, we'll stop there tonight. Bam, because I have to do, yeah, we'll stop there tonight, so I only have to do 2 videos to post tomorrow. But, and then, I got a cough. There will be no, we will not, unfortunately, due to the weather that happened today and our plans getting pushed back. So we're going to the fest tomorrow. There's a good chat. Thank you, Alvy. Tomorrow we will not be doing brunch with Wise and Liz because we will be going to the Renfest. So we will not be doing brunch tomorrow. I'm sorry. Thanks for coming in, Sean. I appreciate you, brother. I'm glad we were able to give you a proper entrance that you deserve. Man, Sean, they be talking about you when you're not here, my brother. I tell you what, they're always looking for you. I want you to know that. I'm telling you, when we get going after about 5 minutes, we're like, all right, where is Sean? Where is Sean? Okay, what chapter did we end? 29. Yes, 29. I think 34. Oh, I can look at my phone now because I'm not on it. If I can find it. Because there it is. Here, I'm going to pull it up. Because I can do that now. Yes, I believe you are right. Yes, the next live chapters are 34 to 37. So I have... Okay, so if things go right, I'll post these reviews tomorrow morning before we go to the Renfest of these 2 chapters. I'll have those posted, and then I'll do the Renfest, and then depending, it's a short Renfest. It's a very small one. It's only like 12 to 5. So I might come home and I might read another 2 chapters tomorrow, and then so we're looking at possibly everybody, if you want, we're gonna pencil in a Tuesday night. Okay, we'll pencil in Tuesday night for the next live. Okay, if everything goes well, the next live will be, it'll be Tuesday, and it'll be chapters, what did we just say, DW? 34 to however many we can get in. It'll be Tuesday. That'll be it. And I think that helps. Should be good for Mon. Is Mon still here or did she leave? I don't know if she had to leave. But hopefully that should be good for Mon too, because I think she said she has to work Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. So that's good. And then also for those soon, very soon, I don't know when, I'm going to start reading during the day too. It'll be day reads because that will be able to get our friends like Ruxy, who's in like Europe and stuff, that when we do these, it's like 3 a.m. Oh, thank you for joining the fan club. So I will be doing some chapters during the day. So if y'all get bored at work or something, or you get a break time, you can come in. Those times, just so you know, if I do those will be between like 10 Central, 11 Central to no later than 2 Central. Okay? So that's going to happen. So, yep, that's where that's the plan. Like honestly, if it's going well, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there to see what happens. I might just literally start reading my chapters lives during the day, and then I would be extra chapters with y'all at night. You know what I mean? I get up, do all my things, and then I'll just get on and read live and then just do the videos. But I think y'all like the reaction videos too, so I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll keep thinking about it. But hopefully y'all will be able to pop in during the day. You won't have too much at work. I will here. And let me really quick. I want to just to give everybody a proper, since I can look at my phone now, I'm going to let you know. So far, the whiteboard fund, I'm checking right now. The whiteboard fund, so far, just so y'all know, we are at 4621. 4621. So that is a plus whatever. That is just what I have actually in the account. Everything that we have made from these last few, like this live, yesterday's lives, and this week, I still haven't received that. They send it to me at the end of the week. Oh, thank you for the live. So, like right now, there's another, I think this one says like almost $7. We've almost earned another $7. So we're there. But yeah, we're going to get it. It's going to be there. We're getting it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, folks. I appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. Can you tell I'm telling you, I want the whiteboard too. Well, I'm telling you, we're getting that whiteboard, and whiteboard cam, we're setting this up. It's going to work out perfect. Ooh, thank you for the sunglasses. Hey, hopefully we'll get it going, and hopefully, bye, Jess. We'll get the whiteboard going before we get to Ashen series, and we can have all the kinks worked out, and the Ashen series will be the first series of the board, and we can test it. So, but anyway, all right, folks, we're going to leave it there. Good night, Emily. Thank you all. Bye, Belle. DW. P. I think Pixie's still here. Allie, good night. Good night. Good night, DW. Sean, if you're still here, my brother. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. We will. Ooh, bless you, girlfriend. That was a big sneeze. You woke yourself up. Pixie, good night. Good night, Belle. All right, good night, Sean. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, brother. Kincadium, if you're still here, girl, good night. MJ, if you're here, good night. Jackie, good night. Twisted, good night. P, good night. And DW, good night. I think that's everybody on my list. All right, folks. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, there we go. Good night, MJ. All right. That was a fun night. Good times, folks. Until we meet again, we will see each other soon. I cannot sing. I need an outro.